Going with the features, the first thing I like to do is look at Samsung's proprietary just creativity feature is called GoodLock. Now, this doesn't come on the phone, so you're going to have to download it from Samsung's Galaxy Store. So you can go into the Galaxy Store, which is a store. Okay, and then you go into search and then just look for GoodLock. And then boom, there it is. So once you download GoodLock, there are all the features. So I'm sure you're wondering, hey, how did you get all this theme that is essentially peach all the way down for dark mode, and then also we'll have this customized theme here. And then if you switch to light mode, still have the theme here, still have a orange or kind of a pinkish background. Okay, and then even my keyboard, I have this customized. Well, it's all because of GoodLock. Then I also have my pull-up tabs here. For my last use apps, I have it as a vertical as opposed to horizontal side to side. So these are all within the GoodLock app. So let's go back to the GoodLock app. So the first thing I did was create a theme. So you can go to, and also you have to download each one of these particular features within the Galaxy Store, as I showed you earlier. So this one's called Theme Park. So this is where I get my theme. So once again, you can go in here and you can just change the tone, the color of the theme of your phone. So I chose this theme, and they'll give you previews of how it will look after you apply it. And then you can even switch it to light mode, what it would look like after you apply it. I mean, you can switch different colors and you can just play with this thing all day. So we just selected kind of like a turquoise here, and then I can select a little turquoise here. And pretty cool. And then once you do that, you can download the new version up here, and then you can apply it as it shows up here. So I've created about 4 or 5 themes here. So I already have mine created and the one I like. So I'm just going to go back. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is Pentastic. So Pentastic, you can apply various styles to your S Pen. Now, I really didn't mind or didn't care about this feature, but I thought after using and playing with it for a while, it does look pretty cool. So as you can see, if I hover over my phone, I have a picture. So this picture shows up every single time I'm getting ready to write. Now you can update this to anything. You can do a picture of yourself. You can do stickers that they have, but let's just go in here and look. So right now, the pointer is what I changed. So you can go basic, you can go hard, you can go all these features here, or you can do custom is what I did. So as you can see, I'm hovering over this and I can get all of these touch with my custom. So you just go into custom, you can select how big you want it when it shows up, and it automatically works right away. You can go to your gallery. Okay, you can mark over your hover, which will have the arrow and the picture, but I just like that. And then you can also make a sound whenever you click. So pretty cool. Every time you tap, you'll have a sound. Let's see. I don't know if you can hear that, but so let's give an example. So let's go ahead and create some notes. Let's see if we can hear that sound every time we write. Anyways, funny sound, interesting. You can also double tap shortcut. So you can choose what happens when you hold down the pen and you double tap this little bubble here on the pen. Pretty cool. All right, so back to GoodLock. That was Pentastic. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is look at this lock star. So lock star, you can do limited customizations on your lock screen. For instance, if you want to adjust the layout of your music widget, you can just kind of move it up and down however you want it, or you can cancel it out completely. You can add a widget. You can add any widget. You can add, let's say, for instance, I want to add the Best Buy widget. It's up there. Okay, I want to add my calendar widget. It's kind of big. I'll add this one. So that's on there. Okay, and then various helpful messages will be shown. Okay, that's going to be there. Okay, and then let's say I want to add, let's say, my mail widget. So Gmail is going to be there. So all these accounts, primary box. Okay, they're all on here. Kind of messy, but there we go. Let's go ahead and make that nice. Let's get rid of this Best Buy. I don't want all that information on there. Oops. Let's just start with that. And then we're going to hit save. All right, so this is what it's going to look like whenever I lock it. So let's try it. Let's wake it up. Wow, there it is. So now I have my calendar on the outside. So the default lock screen won't enable you to have all these widgets on here, but if you use the lock star in the GoodLock app, you can have it. Okay. That was called lock star. I'm going to set it back to default so I won't confuse myself. All right, the next thing we can do is the keys cafe. So you have a keyboard. You want to make it look like the theme, or you want to customize it however you want to. Here are all your options here. So the first thing I did, you can either make your own keyboard as well. I chose not to because I'm not creative, but the option is there for you. So next thing I did was style my own keyboard. So I have it on, and here are all the options you can do. And then which one of these selected ones, you can go ahead and apply that. But like I said before, I already created one. You can create a sticker and create a custom sticker set. You can have a keyboard game there. And then you have all these settings here. You can make a longer space bar. You can do auto replacement of sensitivity. You can turn off the delete accelerator. You can double tap enroll for 3x4 keyboards. Use stickers, suggestions, and larger view. All these options. This is what I landed on. So nice little theme here. That's during the non-dark mode. And then here's dark mode keyboard. Kind of have a little dark chocolate version of it. Pretty cool. And that's called Keys Cafe within GoodLock. Okay. Next thing we're going to talk about is the Navstar. So I have this on, and essentially it changes your navigation, right? So I'll have the transparent hint whenever I'm using my navigation bar. So if I turn it off, actually let me put it in light mode so you can see it. So when I have it on, the transparent hint, I'm not sure, look at this area down here. There it expands a little bit, so it makes the navigation bar hint area transparent to make content visible. So if I go ahead and drop it, so if I'm looking at content, I mean, it's there. It's slightly visible, but not all the way visible. It's supposed to be transparent. Let's see what it looks like when it's not transparent. A little bit more solid, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's go back here. You can also allow the back gesture in full screen. So allow side back gestures in full screen mode, such as games and videos. if you want to add that. You can enable extra gesture settings. So you can swipe from the bottom. You can basically customize it however you want to. Okay, let's go to, you can customize the side back gesture indicator. So right now, the background is, it doesn't have any color, but you can add color and you can do all that. Like I said, I'm not creative, but the options are there for you to be creative. You can customize the gesture handle. You can be as creative as you want, or you can, if you like the buttons navigation, you can create your own custom buttons to make it all fun. But I don't use it, so, but it's there. And that's all under Navstar. All right, so another one, let's talk about Home Up. So this is related to the home screen. So this is on. So let's go ahead and look at some of these settings. So obviously you can customize your grid. You can do the home grid screen, and I changed it to 5x7. So I can have more apps in there to make it look more spacious. And as you can see, I have plenty, and then you can go into my folder. You can see there's about 5x7 here. 5x7. Okay. Okay, you can do your favorites. You can put as many favorites as you want. Up to 9. You can loop pages. You can control the background blur whenever you're looking at your layout on the home screen. The background color, which I have turned on. And you can do some background transparencies. And as you can see, whenever one of your folders are popped up, you can either have it as transparent as you want to. Okay. You can also back up the layout. So if you want to, if you switch phones, you can pull GoodLock back up, and then you can go to that particular app within GoodLock, and then you can pull up all your recent settings, which is pretty cool. That's called Home Up. All right, let's talk about clock face. So you can configure as many clocks as you want to. So I decided to choose this one. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's on my always on display. Oops. So you can select the clock face. Select it. And you can apply it. And this is what it's going to look like. Pretty cool. However, you can't use the clock face while, can't use the clock face while the lock star is on. So you have to turn off the lock star, and you can just apply it. And there it is, boom. So some of these you're gonna have to play with. So you're gonna have to use either the clock face to change the clock if you like that sort of thing, or if you want widgets, you just use the other lock star. So interesting. Okay, quick star. It's not on. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So you can style your own quick panel. Let's go ahead and turn that on. So when you pull down your quick panel, you can make it whatever color you want to. Now this may enlarge on your theme overall. So I would test these things out and make sure that it's within the GoodLock or what you want, because you have to make some, sacrifices. So I have that turned off. So I don't want to have that issue, because I want the full theme to be applied on my entire phone. So, all right, let's talk about edge lighting. So edge lighting is on. So you can set your own custom style. How about that? So when somebody's calling or you get some message, that just floats up on the screen. You can make it a specific color. You can add popcorn. That's great. So I'm adding popcorn. Okay. So it says show app icon instead of custom style image. You can change that. You can double tap to open. You can prevent swipe down. So all of these things. And here's another one. I mean, they have so many options in the Galaxy Store of GoodLock. So I would just definitely take a look at that and choose whatever best for you. I mean, you can customize this thing up and down. So this is Wonderland. You can create 3D motion wallpapers with various effects. Didn't do that. I haven't downloaded it, as you can see. So pretty nice. Okay, so that was just the makeup part. Now you can go to the life up part. There's other things here. So once again, there's the edge touch. Adjust you can adjust the settings for the touch on edge screens easily. So let's start. So you can allow that. Okay, as you can see, you can do edge zones. That's what it's going to look like. Or you can do that. You can block zone, so adjust the block zone to prevent unintended touches. I mean, that's pretty cool, but not going to use that. This one's called Nice Catch, so you can look into the cause of unexplained actions such as vibrations or the screen turning on. So pretty neat. You can turn on this. You can have your sound history, your vibration history, ringer mode history. You can just get down to the bottom of what happened. So Nice Catch is there to catch all these errors, which is cool. Okay, you can have a camera assistant, so you can customize your own camera settings to your preference. You can have your zoom already set up here, your auto HDR. Picture softening can be on medium high. Auto lens switching, awesome. Distortion correction. Did I have this turned on? No, it's already selected. High resolution settings, so you can do adaptive pixels, or you can do upscale digital zoom. Interesting. You can do a quick tap shutter, prioritize focus over speed, video recording in photo mode. Awesome. Timer multi-photo options. Okay, you can do 5 pictures and 7 pictures. Quick tap shutter, prioritize focus over speed. Nice. Video recording in photo mode, of course. Timer. Well, I mean, just all these camera settings you can set up right here. That's under camera assistant. There's a couple more here. So this is Nice Shot. So you can use a screenshot and screen recording features more conveniently. So there's a delete button. There's no copying of captured images to the clipboard. You provide various selfie video options. And then you can enable do not disturb during screen mode, which you want to have that. All right, and then there's another one called Noti Star. So this is where you can create your entire notifications and you can customize it to however you want to look. I would suggest downloading that one because if you want to have these organized in your notifications, you can manage your notification history easily with that. So I'm going to look into that and do that, but I just prefer the basics of life here. So I will take a look at that one. You can update your one-handed operations. So if you like to use one-handed operations, you can use it with it's just your thumbs, which is awesome. And then routines, if you have any routines, you can create them all right here. Multi-star, this is another one where you can improve your multi-window experience. So you can, you can use the apps easier, on the folder phone. You can ease of use of Samsung Dex. So if you use Samsung Dex, that's great. You can use multiple apps without pause in multi-windows. You can avoid minimizing the pop-up view whenever activity changes between apps. You can remove the blur effect in split screen. Okay. And then they have various options there. So that's another one you can do. Okay, and then Sound Assistant, and then Registar. So Registar, you can conveniently configure the settings app and quickly launch useful features. Might be something I can look into, but as you can see, there's a world of knowledge here that somebody can use. And then you can do Sound Assistant. You can expand the audio settings, increase convenience, improved audio related features. Pretty cool. So overall, this is once again a tool that you can use to customize your Galaxy device. And I think you should take a look at it.